I'm Orion.
And I'm Marcus.
And together,
we're on
Northwest Sports Fanatics. And today we have a special guest, #1 ranked running back from Aloha High School and future Oregon Duck phenom, Thomas TNT Dynamite Tyner. Thank you for your time and taking some time with us today.
No problem.
And one question I wanted just to lead off with you, Thomas, is what year did you start playing Pop Warner or organized football here in Oregon?
I started playing football in the 3rd grade. And I've played ever since then.
When did Pop Warner start for you? Was it actually 3rd grade?
Yeah. I think I started as a 2nd grader, though. I'm not sure. It was like 3 grade level, so it'd be 3 and 3rd grader and 4th grader mixed together. But I just started 2nd grade, 3rd grade.
All right, sounds good. So, you chose Oregon. You're going to a school that has a great history of running backs. Ontario Smith, Jay Stu, Blunt, LaMichael, Kenyon. I just want to know who are some of the running backs that you kind of looked up to growing up?
Growing up, I watched a lot of Reggie Bush. My favorite player is Adrian Peterson. I mean, there's a lot of people through my high school career related me to Adrian Peterson, so I started looking at his film. And yeah, I kind of saw the resemblance a little bit, just his power and his speed and all that. So I'm always watching Adrian Peterson and how I can model my game after him.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, and another question I had for you, Thomas. Why did you choose the Ducks over the other Pac-12 schools that are interested, like Cal, the Beavers, Oregon State, USC, UCLA, Washington? What made you decide that the Ducks were the best fit for you?
I felt like they were the best fit because I wanted to stay close to home. I mean, I almost left the state, but I'm a big family guy. I felt like Oregon was one of the closest schools to home, and it was the best fit for me. I mean, things like I want to do journalism when I go to college, and Oregon has a really great program for that. And I know I was at every home game last year, the year before that, and I just felt that home feeling. So I feel like I'm just going back home when I go to Oregon. So.
All right, sounds good. Journalism, man. Hold on, don't be trying to steal our job, man. What you doing? All right, so you had the record-breaking senior year, redonkulous, 3,400 yards, 47 touchdowns. I want to touch on the 644-yard, 10-touchdown game on your birthday. What was that like? Because, I watched the tape like 100 times, and you was in the zone there, man.
Yeah, it was crazy. I had to be in my zone for my birthday. And then I did that against Lake Ridge, and we lost to Lake Ridge last year, and they actually knocked me out of the game. I got a concussion. So they beat us last year. So this year, not only was it my birthday, but we're playing the team that beat us, also knocked me out last year. So that is got me going from the start, and I just played throughout the game.
Did you get a chance to take your offensive lineman out to dinner for that nice little performance that they blocked for you in that game?
That game actually ended at 11:30, and everyone was just exhausted, so we all just went home, and we went next day. So.
All right. And one question I also had for you, Thomas, is what are your expectations this year for the Ducks personally?
Well, I've been talking to the coaches, and they expect to play me my freshman year. And I feel like I'm going to just slide right into the offense. I've been going over the play calls with them, and just going over everything, and I've been trying to learn the offense. There's a lot to learn, so I'm just trying to take it all in, but at the same time, I'm trying to finish my senior year. I got to finish strong with my grades, but once I get to Oregon, I feel like I'm going to fit right in. I'll be just fine.
All right, sounds good. Now, I know you mentioned your favorite player, Adrian Peterson. Do you have any other favorite players or teams there that you like to follow?
I don't really watch a lot of NFL, but I mean, as I grew up, I just watched a lot of college football, and those always the Ducks and all that. So, yeah.
All right. And one thing I also wanted to touch on, I personally went to Aloha from 97 to 99, And I don't know if you know a lot of the history from Aloha. I imagine you do. But 10 to 15 years before you got there, they were only winning 1 to 2 games a year. And then when you came along with your offensive lineman, the coaching staff there, you guys not only brought the championship there, but you brought some pride not only to the community of Aloha, but really put them on the map. And I wanted to know how you felt about that.
Definitely. I mean, when we grew up together, that the whole Aloha football team in high school, like today, was played together in Pop Warner, and all the different back in Pop Warner. Even my dad, he coached back in Pop Warner, coached me, my brother, everyone. And he called me, he's like, once all you guys get together in high school, you guys are going to win state. And so sophomore year, we had all the classes together on varsity. We actually ended up winning state. And I don't know, just growing up together, you had that bond, like that family bond. So we played a lot better than most teams just because not only our talent, but because of the bond we all had together. So we've been playing together since for like 8, 6, 7 years. So
yeah, oh, my bad. But just one of the things I know, I started picking up on you your sophomore year. You know, you had 1,800 yards, 19 touchdowns. The junior year, you had kind of the injury bug going on there, so you didn't have as great of a year. Did you use that kind of as a motivation going into your senior year?
definitely, I mean, people, like I was getting hurt in football and track my sophomore and my junior year, and so people would think I didn't have that toughness in me, or I wasn't like durable enough to play up through a whole season. So that my senior year, I kind of took that as a little motivation, and I matured a little bit, and I did what I needed to do to take care of my body. That's what I did, and I lasted throughout the whole season. So.
All right. And I want to let you know personally, I'm a huge Duck fan and a huge fan of yourself. And, we're rooting for you. We're pulling for you. We just threw up the Duck sign here on the video for you. And, we wish you the best, not only in college, but for the future. And hopefully we can get an interview with you, as the season progresses. And we can kind of touch base. And maybe we can get that little 5-yard track meet, with our little Michael Johnson gold shoes on. We're ready for that little race for you.
Definitely, yeah.
All right, thanks for being on the show here, man. Pac-12 Freshman of the Year. I'm calling it right here, right now on Northwest Sports Fanatics.
Yeah.
Thomas Tyner.
Thomas Tyner, thank you so much for the time.
All right, Northwest Sports Fanatics. You can follow me at Marcus Hill _NWSF on Twitter.
And Orion _NWSF on Twitter. And obviously our website here, Northwest Sports Fanatics on Facebook.
All right. Thank you guys for your time, and we'll be back at you soon with a new recording there.
Thank you.